Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to cope with losing weight. So I know a lot of patients who lose weight, like a lot, especially if you're on chemo, then you just feel nauseous, you feel tired, you get mucositis, it's just like a vicious cycle and you keep losing weight. And trust me, I've had my fair share of losing weight. My biggest drop was 12 kilograms. And that was just crazy. I literally looked like a skeleton. But to lose weight, I had to gain it back. So I've got some experience in gaining weight, so I'm going to give you guys my top tips today. My first tip, and probably most obvious tip, is to eat small but regularly. So one of my cancer friends suggested this to me. She's on the same treatment protocol as me, and she eats something small but like every hour, and I think that's just such a great idea because it's so much more manageable than trying to eat a huge meal. Because if you're on chemo, then me and you know that you're just not going to be able to eat a big meal because you'll just feel nauseous, your stomach is shrunk, it's just not going to work. So it's just a lot more realistic to eat small but often, and yeah, I just think that's such a great idea. My second tip is to drink calorific drinks and milkshakes. So you can make them yourself, or your like dietitian or oncologist can prescribe you some. My dietitian prescribed me these. They're called Scandi Shakes. You probably won't get them in America because I think it's just an English brand, but I could be wrong. But basically in here is a chocolatey powder. You can get them in different flavors, and you mix it with milk, and they're about 600 calories depending on what milk type you use. So if you use full fat milk and you mix it with this, then yeah, it's about 600 calories, which is basically a whole meal, and it's a lot more manageable than eating 600 calories. So I definitely recommend these. Yeah, and you can always make your own as well. Like, just if you want to make a healthier version, then maybe blend up some bananas, some milk, some ice cream all together, and you get one of your 5 a day, and you also get a heck of a lot of calories, so it really works out. My third tip is for those who want a little bit more of a long-term fix, or who need to gain weight in a short period of time, and this is the NG tube. I know a lot of people are against the NG tube because it just looks weird, and just the thought of having a tube shoved down your throat just seems weird, but trust me, it's fine. You know, the process of actually getting it down your nose and into your throat, into your stomach, is a little bit gross, but it takes literally about 2 seconds, so it's fine, and it's just a really good way to gain weight. It just helped me so much because I was just rapidly losing weight. I lost 12 kilograms. So when I had the NG tube, I was actually finally getting to a stable weight of 40 kilograms. And then once I got my appetite back a bit, it helped me just top up and just gain a bit more weight to a healthy weight, which was really great. So I definitely recommend it. I unfortunately don't have any of the equipment here with me because I haven't had my tube for a good nearly a year now, but I'll put some pictures up if I can find any. But yeah, I definitely recommend it because it just takes the pressure off as well. You don't even realize that the feed is going into your stomach because you just can't even feel it, and it's just so much less draining than eating food, because food, especially if you were like me, it was just a chore. It was just not fun to eat food, especially if you had like mucositis and stuff. This just really helps. My fourth and final tip is a little bit more extreme. It's called a peg. So a peg is like a feeding tube but a more permanent version. It goes about here, I think. So basically it's like a hole that goes straight into your stomach, and this little contraption is like fed into it, and you can attach your feed onto there. It's a bit more of a permanent option, so if you're foreseeing that the weight loss problem is going to be long term, then I definitely recommend the peg. Basically with the NG tube, you have to get it changed every 4 to 6 weeks, and it can be traumatic for some people. So I recommend the peg if you just want a more permanent option, although it does require an operation, so do be aware of that. So this is going to be the end of this video. I really hope this video helped you, because it's just so important that you get to a relatively healthy weight, because you need to be the strongest that you can to fight this damn cancer. So I'll also leave some links down in the description box for some more information if you need it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!